I'm Cholpan Nagoybaeva, project manager, country project manager of INSPIRED in Kyrgyzstan.
I am Ahmed Rees. I am professor of political science in the University of Tunis.
My name is Alexander Koika. I'm from the East Europe Foundation, Moldova.
Inspired in Tunisia is about social justice.
In Kyrgyzstan, they inspired focusing on the development of media policy in the time of transition to digital broadcasting.
In Moldova, we decided to work on the association agreement, and namely on the deep comprehensive free trade area that Moldova was negotiating with the European Union.
We found out that the time of transition to the digital broadcasting opens the huge opportunity for Kyrgyzstani ethnic minorities to be presented.
This phase of the collective assessment, or to have an idea about what is needed in this field in Tunisia. For this phase, the need was to define which stakeholders can participate in this process, and for us it was clear that the three three kind of stakeholders are needed: the government, the political parties, and also the social actor.
Our main task was to ensure that all the civil society oversight and civil society inputs, expertise would going to be used by the government and going to be put in place within this FTA implementation plan when the roadmap will be designed.
We worked with the Kyrgyz government and members of the parliament.
So we organized the first round table, inviting all those people, the government, and one representative by political parties represented in the assembly, and the social actors. Those stakeholders defined some fields which are considered as the main fields to pave the way to achieve social justice.
We arranged lots of events, around 40 bilateral meetings, then a workshop in 2012, then workshop in 2030, then the last workshop this year, and then 2 conferences, focus groups, etc., etc. And at the end, we invited the people from different stakeholders to elaborate roadmap.
Now, what we are looking for as the last step of monitoring, using some of the already existing models in different process, we are looking forward to create a platform of a joint platform of civil society organizations, mainly think tanks, and government institutional representatives, and where the reports from different governmental institutions will be presented, how the association agreement, and namely this FTA, is implemented, and then of course the civil society will have a vote and a voice within this group, and bringing their inputs towards the implementation.
The first time in the modern history of our country, groups of stakeholders recognized that content of the TV and radio programs has to be related to the topics and language of ethnic minorities.
We have now a document on the consensus how to achieve social justice in Tunisia.
I hope the Moldovan experience will be quite useful for other countries to take on board, and I'm quite optimistic looking forward.